All right, we are live from the most patriotic park in the WNBL. 6 games surrounding Pirie Field here in Melville. Ryan Schweitzer bringing you the action. We Melville here. Doubleheader. We wanted to play yesterday. Had other plans, so 2 7-inning ball games. We'll do 7 innings at least here, and then wait a half hour, and then 7 more innings. The Tribe and the Millionaires, 2 teams that are in the thick of a playoff hunt right now. If the playoffs were to start tomorrow, the Melville Millionaires would be in a wild card spot, while the Moose Jaw Miller Express and Swift Current Indians would be on the outside looking in. So this is a big doubleheader between these 2 teams, both of which trying to qualify for the postseason. Melville trying to nail down a spot. The Swift Current Indians trying to get into a spot. Starting pitcher for the Melville Millionaires, they're going to go with Anthony Dewan. Dewan, 28 1/3 innings of work. He's been hit off of 36 times. He's allowed 24 runs, 18 of them earned. Strikeout to walk ratio 19-14. He has faced 136 hitters this year. The Tribe will counter with Aaron Godinez, and we'll tell you more about what he's capable of in the bottom of the first inning. For the Tribe, Darren Coe and Jose Rojas leading off. Yeah, Swift will look for a good start here. Darren Koch, designated hitter, makes his way to the plate. Koch hitting .319 on the year. 4 home runs. 19 RBI. 36 hits and 113 has twice homered on the first pitch of the baseball game this year in the leadoff spot. But this one's a little bit too inside for his liking. Vinny Martin playing first for the Melville Millionaires. Ruben Rodriguez at second as Koch bloops one that may find some vacant grass. And note, playing shallow in center field is Zach Wilson. The grab. So Koch flies out to the center fielder. Ryan Grotjohn is the shortstop for the Melville Millionaires. Anthony Kusati playing third base. Shoma Sasaki is in left field. Zach Wilson, who just made that catch in straightaway center. And Chase Goldwater playing right field for the Mills. Justin Esquera to the plate for the Swift Current Indians. He was a late arrival for the Tribe, arriving just before the roster deadline as a big wind blowing across the field today. The Flags getting an ample workout this afternoon as the wind blowing from left field to right. Jose Rojas, he might be looking for a good tailwind as he hits from the plate against a righty pitcher. Count 1-1, Anthony Dewan working against Justin Esquera. Esquera from San Diego. Siena College. 1-1 pitch. Esquera fouls that one off. 1-2 count as the wind howls. Rain pounding Pirie Field yesterday after, to the point where the game was, they weren't able to get it in due to unplayable field conditions. Field was in rough shape this morning as well, but Mills field crew to get it playable for our doubleheader here. Rain stay away, but we're sure going to get some wind today as the Swift Current Indians looking to push close to playoff position. 4.5 games out of a spot right now. 2-2 pitch, ground ball. That's fielded by Grotjohn. Throws, and they first good athletic play by Grotjohn right on the edge of the infield and outfield grass. He lost his footing, but still threw an accurate toss over to first. So Esquera grounds out to the shortstop. Toss to the plate. Jose hitting .330. Credited with 3 home runs. He's launched 4 over the fence, but stats from a game that were taken away from the Swift Current Indians were null and void. So Jose, he's hit 4 home runs, but statistically only credit for 3 of them. 0-1 the count. Anthony Dewan. Breaking pitch for a strike. He winds and fires. This time goes straight heat to Rojas, and that pitch drops low. 1-1 with 2 away here. Top of the first inning and scoreless between the Swift Current Indians and Melville Millionaires. We're glad you could join us for Full Line Ag Swift Current Indians baseball. Ryan Schweitzer bringing you the action as Ryan on. About 6'2" of them, and he used every inch of it for that catch off Jose Rojas. So Rojas lines out to short. Current Indians. Bottom of the first coming up, Sasaki, Wilson, Kusai, Millionaires when we return with Full Line Ag Swift Current Indians baseball. It's summer cruising time, and Living Sky Casino would like to help fill your tank by giving away $1,000 in fuel every Wednesday. Swipe your Players Club card daily throughout July for chances to win $1,000 fuel every Wednesday at 8 p.m. You must be present to win, so take a trip to Living Sky Casino to fill your tank. Live it up.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky. Live it up.
The old saying goes,
it's not what you know, it's who you know.
well, in this digital age, it's not what you know or who you know, but who knows you. If you're in business and want to be noticed, get in touch with Snowstreaker Media.
Websites, social media, video production, creative writing.
Trust Snowstreaker to tell your stories in ways that will get everyone's attention. If you're looking on the competition, make Snowstreaker your secret weapon. .com to learn more. Welcome back to Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball. Pirie Field here in Melville. Aaron Godinez set to go for the Tribe. Godinez, Mr. Versatility on the mound this year. 15 appearances. This will be his 6th start of the year. Only Nelson Cork has started more ball games for the Swift Current Indians. Godinez, 60 innings of work. He leads in that stat. He's allowed 70 hits, 18 runs, 15 of them earned in 60 innings. His strikeout-to-walk ratio, 39-19. He's 1-1 on the year with a save and an ERA of 2.25. Most valuable pitcher for the Swift Current Indians, 15. We still got some regular season yet to figure that out, but I'd say Aaron Godinez would be the front runner in that category. So Godinez set to face Shoma Sasaki for the Mills, leadoff hitter. First pitch from Godinez finds the strike zone. 0-1, count to Sasaki. Strike two, Aaron Godinez going right after the diminutive leadoff hitter. Sasaki, batting average, 6 RBI. And Sasaki buying what Godinez is selling as he struck out on 3 pitches. Zach Wilson on the season, hitting .252, 1 home run, 14 RBI. Nobody on, bottom of the first and scoreless, Swift Current Indians and the Melville. 2 teams in that WMBL Saskatchewan division trying to fight their way out of the lower half of the standings. With just under 2 weeks left to go in the regular season. Godinez, slider, stays out in this righty on lefty matchup. And the count is 1-1. On deck for the Mills, Anthony Cusati, a .205 hitter. Godinez. There's a shot the opposite way by Wilson as he slices one into left, and that'll be the first single of this baseball game. First hit with 1 down. And Anthony Cusati to the plate with a runner at first base to work with. Chase Goldwater, right fielder, on deck. Goldwater, .248 average. 4 home runs, 24 ribbies. That's the guy on deck. Right now it's Cusati with 1 away and a runner on at first. Aaron Godinez throwing to Kevin Betancourt. Taylor Steen, the newest member of the Swift Current Indians, playing first base. Drew Brooks at second. That's Jose Rojas at short. Justin Esquera at third. Outfield, Andrew Sauceda in left. Tyler Enns, homecoming for Enns of sorts in straightaway center. And Nate Ackerman in right field. And spent 2 years playing 2013 and 2014. Part of the Mills championship run in 2013. So plenty of familiar faces for Enns to see whenever he comes back to Melville. Slider, potential double play, low velocity ground ball, and they're just going to go for the out at first and get Cusati. He'll ground out to short. Second, 2 out now. Cusati hit a low velocity ground ball that didn't get to Jose Rojas in time to turn 2. So Zach Wilson is at second base. You can see him at the top of your screen. Godinez has a look at him and delivers to Goldwater. And Godinez off speed to the big cleanup hitter. Goldwater out of Grandview, Texas. Home run and RBI leader for the Mills. 4 dingers, 24 ribbies. Godinez looks the runner at second and again puts one past Goldwater. On deck for the Mills is their shortstop, Ryan Grotjohn. 0-2. Betancourt lines up outside the plate, reaching to stay alive in the count as Goldwater. As he'll tighten up that swing. And go in a more defensive posture at the plate. The count 0-2 against him. 2 away here, bottom of the first and scoreless. Tribe in Melville, the first of 2 7-inning baseball games today. Last night was rained out. Betancourt again lines up on the outside of the plate. And that pitch from Godinez, about a foot and a half off the dish. And a 1-2 count. Aaron Godinez sets, looks the runner at second, winds and delivers. And Goldwater elects to not chase low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here, bottom of the first inning. On a windswept afternoon in southeast Saskatchewan. Mosquitoes are kept, things are getting a workout. 2-2 pitch, Betancourt offside the plate again. And will be strike 3, a couple of strikeouts for Aaron Godinez. In the bottom of the second inning, Godinez is humming. Mills strand 1. 1 complete inning in the books and scoreless. We're back shortly with more Full Line Ag Swift Current Indians baseball.
The Hearing Place is proud to continue their support of the Swift Current Indians Baseball Club. Located conveniently in the Swift Current City Plaza, the Hearing Place is your #1 stop for hearing health care in Southwest Saskatchewan. Don't compromise on your hearing. Get tested by our qualified audiologist, Karen Woods. Call the Hearing Place at 778-0826 and today. The Hearing Place. We focus on our client's journey.
Excel Bus Lines is proud to once again be the official carrier of the Swift Current Indians, and have they got a deal for baseball fans. This July 23rd to 28th, see the Toronto Blue Jays in Seattle, $9.49 per person, double occupancy, and the seats are all in the lower club. That'll get you 3 baseball games plus rooms, and the trip is guaranteed. Also ask about a cruise trip in February of 2016 and their 7 Disneyland trips. Excel Bus Lines, the official carrier of the Swift Current Indians.
Game number 1 of 2 in a Sunday doubleheader in southeast Saskatchewan. Pirie in Melville. We're glad you could join us for Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball. Ryan Schweitzer bringing you the balls and strikes and everything else that happens between these 2 Saskatchewan division teams. Taylor Steen making his way to the plate. This is his 3rd game in 2015 as a member of the Swift Current Indians. Batting average of .625 right now. 5 hits in 8 at-bats. So baseballs are looking nice and chubby to Taylor Steen. He plays his 3rd game with the Swift Current Indians, a member of the Tribe in 2013 and 2014. First pitch, paints the corner. Righty pitcher against a lefty hitter here is Anthony Dewan. Off speed, outside to Steen. 0-1 the count. We're going to see Steen, Drew Brooks, and Andrew Sauceda here in the top of the second. Ground ball by Steen, and that is just foul down the first base line. Steen didn't miss by much. Count 0-2 to Taylor. Good to have Steen back. Joe was looking for a guy who can swing the bat, but also looking for a good clubhouse, dugout type guy. And that's something that Steen brings to the table. A team first type guy who individually has done well for the Swift Current Indians. Ground ball by Steen the opposite way, hit to Grotjohn. He'll field the 2-hopper. And throw a strike over to Vinnie Martin. Steen will ground out to the shortstop. And that'll bring Brooks to the plate, as in Drew. Drew a .250 hitter this year. 18 ribbies on the season. For the Swift Current Indians, that's second best to Darren Kolk. Brooks has walked 19 times this year. That ties him with Tyler Enns for the team lead as well. And he's one of a few players with 4 dingers on the Swift Current Indians squad. Statistic. So the youngster from San Antonio, some good power numbers for him. And some good finesse numbers as well, leading the team in walks. 1-0 count. Check swing by Brooks. That baseball's just a little bit outside. 2-0 count with one down here in the bottom of the second. Game number 1 of 2. 2 of this Sunday doubleheader. We'll get things rolling about a half hour after this one. We'll have a new stream for that game, so keep an eye on the Swift Current Indians website and YouTube channel for Game 2. As once we have the third out of the 7th inning, if the teams aren't tied, then we'll end this stream there and begin a second one shortly. 3-1 the count to Brooks, a young man with patience at the plate. Brooks representing the number 5 spot in the batting order. Andrew Sauceda, who hits 6 this season, will take a walk to first. Andrew Sauceda to the plate, .254 hitter on the season. Warming up in the on-deck area is Nate Ackerman. Sauceda bobbled by the third baseman. And Anthony Cusati at third. So Sauceda will reach on error. Drew Brooks walked. And now there's one down, 2 on, and Nate Ackerman at the plate. Nate hitting 7th. This is the lowest in the batting order that he's been all year, is Joe Carnahan. And matches things offensively. Ackerman, a .326 hitter on the season, 4 home runs, 16 RBI. Ackerman fouls one off. So in an abbreviated 7-inning ball game with a lot of playoff implications on the line, the Swift Current Indians here in the top of the 2nd inning with 2 on and 1 out, and Nate Ackerman at the plate. Dewan throws a strike to Ackerman. 0-2 the count. And a good job by Dewan to get ahead of the ominous bat of Nate Ackerman in the count. 0-2 goes to a slider. Ground ball, hit in foul territory, as that was chopped foul down the first base line. Count remains 0-2 to Ackerman. Kevin Betancourt, the catcher, is on deck. And Tyler Enns will hit 9th in the Tribe batting order. A big at bat in this abbreviated ball game right now, though. 2 on, 1 out. Ackerman, the 0-2. Not before Anthony Dewan steps off towards second base. Swift Current Indians could hold Melville accountable for 2 base runners on. High fly ball hit by Ackerman. The wind may carry that one. And a wind-aided bomb by Nate Ackerman. Shot. 3 base runners will take a trot around the bases. Andrew Sauceda, he's going to catch you. So a 3-run home run by Nate Ackerman with 2 on and 1 out has put the Swift Current Indians on the board big time. And it's a quick 3-0 lead for the Tribe here. And in a 7-inning ball game, that's huge. 7-inning ball game with playoff implications, that's huge. Kevin Betancourt to the plate now. 0-1 the count. Anthony Dewan going right after Betancourt after surrendering that 3-run home run to Ackerman. And for Nate, that's his 5th on the year. So 2-1 the count to Betancourt. With that home run by Ackerman, that's his 5th on the year. That ties him with Wiley Johnston of the Weyburn Beavers and Jace McLean of the Moose Jaw Miller Express for the league lead. 3-horse race as of today, as 3-1 pitch is a strike to Betancourt. 3-2 the count. Shot by Betancourt. Hit to Kusati at third, who gets the second out. So the Swift Current Indians with a 3-0 lead, holding the Melville Millionaires accountable for walking Drew Brooks and allowing Anthony Sauceda, or Andrew Sauceda, on error. Fouled off by Enns, as that's drilled towards the parking lot. Melville Youth will battle it out for a buck, and Tyler Enns with an 0-1 count. So an early 3-run lead for the Swift Current Indians. Pitch just a bit outside. 1-1 the count to Enns. It's a big home run by Nate Ackerman in this game. You got Aaron Godinez on the mound, ERA of 2.25 on the season. A guy who's capable of going deep in ball games. As that pitch is inside to Enns, 3-1 the count. So the way Aaron Godinez has been pitching this year, 3, you don't want to say will be enough, but very well could be. If Godinez can keep his stuff going. Enns, fly ball. Hit into foul territory. It's up there, but not being able to reach it in time are members of the Millionaire infield and outfield. And Enns will head back to the plate. 3-2 the count with 2 away. Anthony Dewan delivers. Enns fouls off another ball. Hit towards the Bavarian Garden area. I like the setup here in Melville. Their old beer garden area. Can't just take a beer anywhere in the stands. You got to sit in the beer garden. Throwback to the good old days. Low velocity ground ball by Enns, hit to Rodriguez. He'll have to hurry that throw to first to get him, and does. Enns grounds out to the second baseman via the 4-3. But Nate Ackerman gives the Tribe a 3-0 lead via the 3-run dinger. Bottom of 2 coming up, 3-0 Tribe. We'll be back shortly with Full Line Ag Swift Current Indians baseball.
Home Inn & Suites Swift Current is proud to be the official host hotel for the Swift Current Indians Ball Club. Home Inn & Suites Swift Current offers great amenities such as modern rooms, a continental breakfast, fitness center, water slide, and meeting rooms, all at a great low price. Home Inn & Suites is part of the growing home hotel brand. Make your reservation today by calling 306-778-7788 or by reserving online at .ca.
Take our ability to communicate, yet the ability to hear and be heard is much more vital to our everyday lives than we realize. If you or someone you know is struggling, please call The Hearing Place at 778-0826 and book your appointment with our clinical audiologist. The Hearing Place. We focus on our client's journey.
So Nate Ackerman booms one to right field. An opposite field fly ball that caught the jet stream and exited Pirie Field here in Melville in a hurry. 3-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. In the second inning for the Tribe, Drew Brooks drew a walk. Andrew Sauceda reached on error, and then Nate Ackerman, boom, right field, 3-0 lead. Ryan Grotjohn, Vinnie Martin, and Greg Green due up for the Mills in their half of the second inning. 3-0 Swift Current Indians lead it. One hit, and it was a home. Ryan Grotjohn hitting from the left side of the plate against the right-handed pitcher Aaron Godinez, who throws a strike. Grotjohn, best batting average on the Melville Millionaires, .299 on the year. Slider from Godinez just misses outside as it stayed out against this lefty hitter. Evening the count out at 1-1. Godinez goes back to that slider, and again, staying outside. Count 2-1. Bottom of the third inning. 3-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. As Grotjohn watches another pitch float outside. Godinez trying to corner against this lefty hitter. Not getting the benefit of the doubt on anything yet. 3-1 the count. Godinez goes right down the middle. Grotjohn wanted that pitch and upset with himself as he just got a small piece of it before it went into the backstop. Grotjohn was looking to do some damage on that 3-1 pitch right down the middle. 2, Godinez slaps it the other way. Grotjohn was playing shallow and was able to make the catch. As Grotjohn flies, Vinnie Martin to the plate. Martin, a .283 hitter. 1 out, and his Melville Millionaires trail the Swift Current Indians 3-0. Absorbs that first offering into the mitt. Slider for strike one. Righty on righty. Fastball low and away for ball one. Greg Green is on deck for Melville. Ball two from Godinez. Slider. And buying what Godinez is selling is Vinnie Martin. Godinez has thrown that slider effectively to righties. And count is 2-2. Fastball outside. So 3-2 the count. Three-two pitch goes to the slider. Shot to right field, and that'll be a single for Vinnie Martin as he goes the opposite way. So one for the Melville Millionaires. Bottom of the second inning. 3-0. The Swift Current Indians lead it. Greg Green to the plate. Martin at first. 1-for-1 in stolen bases this season. Strike one called to Green. Green hitting .270 ribbies on the year. This will be the game that he's played in. 0-1. Godinez right down the middle. 0-2 count. Aaron Godinez hitting his spots and doing a good job of keeping the Mills hitters off balance. The 0-2. Reaching at a fastball low and away is Green. And that'll be another strikeout for Aaron Godinez. Of the ball game. So Ruben Rodriguez to the plate. He hits .212. Two out, runner at first. Godinez, quick look over at Vinnie Martin at first base. Throws that slider to the right-handed hitter Rodriguez. Stayed in. 1-0 pitch from Godinez on the way. Ground ball hit to Jose Rojas. And with two away, he will send to Drew Brooks. And that'll do it for the Melville Millionaires in their half of the second inning. 2 complete innings in the books in this 7-inning ball game. The Swift Current Indians with a key home run in an abbreviated contest by Nate Ackerman. They lead it 3-0 after 2. Top of 3 on the way when we return with Full Line Ag. Swift Current Indians baseball.
It's summer cruising time, and Living Sky Casino would like to help fill your tank by giving away $1,000 in fuel every Wednesday in July. Swipe your Players Club card daily throughout July for chances to win $1,000 in fuel at 8 p.m. You must be live it up.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
The old saying goes,
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
well, in this digital age, it's not what you know or who you know, but who knows you. If you're in want to be noticed, get in touch with Snowstreaker Media.
Websites, social media, video production, creative writing.
Trust Snowstreaker to tell your stories in ways that will get everyone's attention. If you're looking for an edge on the competition, make Snowstreaker your weapon. Visit snowstreaker.com to learn more.
Top of the order for the Swift Current Indians here in Melville. 3-0 they lead it. Hitting Darren Koch to the plate. He flew out to center field his last trip up. With the wind conditions being what they are. Melville outfield playing shallow, and there's another ball hit deep by Darren Koch. And the Swift Current Indians, another dinger, 4-0 Tribe. A solo jack by Darren Koch as he blasts his fourth of the year. And the lead for the Swift Current Indians is now 4. A no-doubter from Koch as he was able to pull one to right field. And the Swift Current Indians showcasing the pop that they have in their bat. And they've given plenty of run support to a pitcher that doesn't often need it, Aaron Godinez, and the Tribe now with a 4-0 lead. Godinez ERA of 2.25, and the Tribe have 4 runs. Do the math. That favors the visitors. Still lots of ball left in the top of the third inning. 7-inning ball game. We're playing 2 7s. As the one hops over top of the catcher. Ground ball hit by Esquera. Ryan Grotjohn takes it on the run, gets the throw over to first. And Esquera, for the second time this ball game, Grotjohn at short. Jose Rojas turn at the plate. And Rojas likes to hit fly balls to right field. It's been dangerous this afternoon as Jose recognizes that he's got a good, takes a big hack with dangerous intentions. 0-1 the count. 0-1. Line drive into the glove at first base of Vinnie Martin, and that's a nice defensive play for the second out of the inning. And now Taylor Steen to the plate. Steen 0 for 1 thus far. Grounding out his last trip up. Pitch from Anthony Dewan. Line drive by Steen, foul down the first base line. And the Swift Current Indians, offensively, a swing-away type ball team. And that's been effective this afternoon, leading 4-0 over the Melville Millionaires in the top of the third. Dewan, right-handed pitcher. Low to Steen. Bounces off the catcher Braden Alaman's gear, and 1-1 the count. Drew Brooks on deck. Brooks walked and scored, part of that 3-run Swift Current Indians second. Fastball up and away. 2-1 count to Steen, the North Dakota native. Timeout called, and we're going to have a mound visit from the Mills coach. Bryant Missler, head coach of the Mills, heads out for a quick chat. Settling down his pitcher, Doohan. 2-1 count to Steen. And Doohan going right after the Swift Current Indians' first baseman, who swings at that 2-1. Deuce is wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away. As the wind picks up even more in velocity here at Pirie Field, in front of a couple hundred on hand for this matinee action. 2-2 pitch goes to a curveball, and it's a called strike 3 on Taylor Steen. Swift Current Indians don't strand any, and they score 1. 2 hits, 2 home runs for the Tribe this afternoon. Long ball is Tribe. Bottom of the third. Coming up shortly when we return with Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball.
It's summer cruising time, and Living Sky can fill your tank. Live it up. This digital age, it's not what you know or who you know, but who knows you. If you're in business and want to be noticed, get in touch with Snowstreaker Media.
Websites, social media, video production, creative writing.
Trust Snowstreaker to tell your stories in ways that will get everyone's attention. If you're looking for an competition, make Snowstreaker your secret weapon. Visit snowstreaker.com.
We're back with more Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball. Ryan Schweitzer bringing you the action between the Melville Millionaires and the Swift Current. The Tribe jumping out to a 4-0 lead in this ball game. It's 4.5 back of the Melville for that final wild card playoff spot in the WNBL. Tribe 6 games back of the Yorkton Cardinals for the East Division playoff spot, and 4.5 back of the Melville Millionaires. So these 2 games in this doubleheader are important in the Swift Current Indians. 2 hits thus far, but both long balls. A 3-run jack by Nate Ackerman and a solo nuke by Darren Kolk have the Tribe up 4-0. Now in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 7-inning base. So the Swift Current Indians don't have as long to hang on in this one. Braden Alleman, number 9 in the Mills batting order. 1-2. Alleman hammers foul. Count remains 1-2. Alleman hitting .296 on the year. 21 hits and 71 at-bats. 1 home run, 12 RBI. Hitting order. 2-2 pitch, slider from, and that stays out in this righty on lefty matchup. So the count. Alleman leading off here. Ground ball, and that'll be a single by the catcher. As the Mills turn the order over. Second time through the order. Aaron Godinez, first time through the order, a pretty steady diet of fastball, change, slider. Now Godinez has a curveball in his arsenal as well. And we'll see if he deploys that second time through the order. Fastball to Sasaki, and that'll be another single. And the Mills with 2 on and nobody out. And Zach Wilson to the plate. Wilson 252 average. And he's 1 for 1 in this ball game. So the Melville Millionaires threatening to bite into that Swift Current Indian 4-run lead here in the bottom of the third inning. Tribe lead 4-0. Wilson at the plate. Godinez, fastball out. 1-0. Couple of hits through the 5-6 gap by the Melville Millionaires have put 2 on. Ground ball. Hit foul down the first base line. Things out at 1-1. Wilson, a 252 hitter, 1 home run, 14 RBI on this young season. Now, it's not a young season anymore. One. Slide out. 2-1. Aaron Godinez, the workhorse pitcher for the Swift Current Indians. Trying to get out of the third inning unscathed. Strike 2 is called. As that offering right over the heart of the plate. 2-2 count, nobody out. 2 on for the Mills. 4-0 Tribe. Third inning, bottom of. 2-2 pitch from Godinez. Swung on and missed, and that'll be strike 3. 4th strikeout of the game for Aaron Godinez. Anthony Casati hits third in the Mills order, 1 down and 2 on. Casati represents the number 3 hitter in Melville's batting order. Casati hitting 205 on the year, 18 RBI. Righty on righty matchup here as Casati fly ball to right field into foul territory as the Swift Current Indians bullpen try to catch that ball, but just out of their reach. So Aaron Godinez gets a long strike out of the deal. 0-1 the count. Godinez looks the runner at second, delivers the 0-1. Fly ball hit by Q. Shallow center field. Tyler Enns and his range get underneath that and make the catch. Tyler Enns about a 25-yard jog to corral that fly ball. As Casati flies out to shallow center field. Chase Goldwater to the plate. Melville Millionaires had 2 on with nobody out. Now 2 away. The Melville Millionaires, like the Swift Current Indians, a sub-500 team, and leaving runners on for them has been an issue this year. Their cleanup guy at the plate, Goldwater, 24 runs batted in this season with 4 home runs. As Kevin Betancourt is going to call time behind the plate. As the wind howls across Pirie Field, Chase Goldwater with 2 on, the Mills RBI leader. Slider from Godinez drops short of the big number 4. And it's a 2-0 count with 2 away and 2 on. Two-0 pitch. Slider from Godinez, and Goldwater takes a big hack. And the count now 2-1. Still haven't seen much of that curveball from Godinez second time through the order. Looks the runner at second. In the dirt, 3-1. Ryan Grotjohn on deck. .299 hitter with 12 RBI. Goldwater represents the number 4 spot in the Mills batting order. Count 3-1. 2 away, 2 on. Godinez. Fouled off by Goldwater. Full count with 2 down. Bottom of the 3rd inning. It's a big situation right now. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the Melville Millionaires as Aaron Godinez strikes out his 5th of the game. And the Swift Current Indians, the bats are alive, and Aaron Godinez is able to keep the Mills off the board. 3 innings, 4-0 Tribe. We'll be back shortly with more Full Line Ag Swift Current Indians baseball.
The Hearing Place is proud to continue their support of the Swift Current Indians Baseball Club. Located conveniently in the Swift Current City Plaza, the Hearing Place is your #1 stop for hearing healthcare in Southwest Saskatchewan. Don't compromise hearing. Get tested by our qualified audiologist, Karen Woods. Call the Hearing Place at 778-0826 and book your appointment today. The Hearing Place. We focus on our client's journey.
Excel Bus Lines is proud to once again be the official of the Swift Current Indians, and have they got a deal for baseball fans. This July 23rd to 28th, see the Toronto Blue Jays in $9.49 per person, double occupancy, and the seats are all in the lower club. That'll get ball games plus rooms, and the trip is guaranteed. Also ask about a cruise trip in February of 2016 and their 7 Disneyland trips. Excel
4-0 Indians playing with some swagger in this contest. 2 home runs for the Tribe. The Mills have out-hit the Indians 4 hits to 2, but the 2 Swift Current Indians hits have both been round trippers. Nate Ackerman has a 3-run homer this game. Darren Koch with a solo shot. There's the makeup of this 4-0 lead for the Tribe. And Aaron Godinez, a solid start for the right-handed pitcher from Houston, California as well. Swift Current has kept things clean as well. Not making any errors. As Doohan delivers. And the first offering to Drew Brooks hops away from the catcher, Braden Allemant. Drew Brooks has walked and scored in this contest. High fly ball by Brooks, hit to center field. Zach Wilson will battle the breeze and make the catch. Reached on error as he hit a ground ball to third base that Anthony Cusati had a tough time handling. Reached on error and subsequently scored. Last time he was on in the 2nd inning. Now we're in the top of the 4th. 4-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians in a 7-inning ball game. Fastball as Doohan goes right after Sauceda. Pitch at the feet of Andrew. Strike, 1 down. Top of the 4th. Nate Ackerman on deck. Ackerman with a 3-run tank the last time. Fastball high and inside to Sauceda. Count is 2-1. As the wind gusts, count moves to 2-2. Two-two pitch from Doohan. Ground ball hit to Grotjohn. Over to first. Ryan Grotjohn at shortstop. Automatic for the Melville Millionaires this afternoon. As Sauceda grounded out via the 6-3. Nate Ackerman to the plate. Ackerman added 3 to his RBI tally the last time he was at the plate with a 3-run home run. 2 away here. Nobody on for Nate this time around. Kevin Betancourt on deck. Ackerman swinging at the high fastball. On the count. Ackerman, 0-1 pitch. Curveball drops in for strike 2. Count Ackerman when he hit that home run. 2 away, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Squirts by Alamond. Runners on, no. And Ackerman awaits the 1-2. Center field playing Ackerman shallow, right field playing him deep with that wind blowing hard out to right. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. It'll be strike 3, but it hopped away from Alamond, and Ackerman will reach first despite striking out. A pitch that got away from the catcher, Braden Alamond. And another hitter will come to the plate, and Nate Ackerman will be at first base. So the Melville Millionaires have had a tight game, except they walked Drew Brooks, and they allowed Andrew Sauceda to reach on error. And those ended up costing them runs. And the Tribe will try and keep Melville on the hook for allowing Nate Ackerman to reach first, despite striking out. Fly ball by Betancourt. That looks like it'll stay on the playing surface, and it will. Makes the catch in front of the Tribe dugout. So that'll do it for the Swift. Strand 1, bottom of the 4th coming up. 4-0, the Tribe leads it. Full line ag, Swift Current Indians baseball.
Home Inn & Suites Swift Current is proud to be the official host hotel for the Swift Current Indians Ball Club. Home Inn & Suites Swift Current offers great amenities such as modern rooms, a continental breakfast, fitness center, water slide, and meeting rooms, all at a great low price. Suites is part of the growing home hotel brand. Make your reservation today by calling 778-7788 or by reserving online at homeinsc.ca.
Many of us take our ability to communicate for granted, yet the ability to hear and be heard is much more vital to our everyday lives than we realize. If you or someone you know is struggling, please call The Hearing Place at 778-0826 and book your appointment with our clinical audiologist, Karen Woods. The Hearing Place. We focus on our client's journey.
Aaron Godinez on the mound. He's thrown 53 pitches thus far in 3 innings of work, allowing 4 Melville Millionaire hits, but a 0 on the scoreboard as the Tribe lead the Mills 4-0. Godinez has also struck out 5 along the way. Grotjohn, Martin, Green due up for Melville. 5, 6, 7 in their order. Grotjohn flew out to Andrew his last trip to the plate. Sauceda playing him nice and shallow the way the wind is blowing. Whereas right fielders in this one, almost with their heels on the warning track, with that howling wind out to right. It's bad hair day at Pirie Field. One and one the count to Grotjohn. Godinez, 1-1 pitch. Slider stays out. 2-1. Slider from Godinez, and that paints the corner. 2-2 the count. Fouled off by Grotjohn. Remains 2-2. Grosjean battling with second time through the order. 2-2 pitch. Shot. That'll be at least a single. Tyler Enns gets to it before it hits the wall, but he's trying for two anyway. Grosjean down and thrown out at second base. Tyler Enns getting that baseball and hurrying it back into the infield, right on target to Drew Brooks, who is covering second. And that does it for Ryan Grosjean. Opportunistically trying to leg a single into a double. And one down. And here in the bottom of the fourth inning, the halfway point of this ball. And thrown out at second. 4 hits for the Melville Millionaires. They haven't cashed any in yet. And thus far this afternoon, everything's coming up Tribe with that 4-0 lead. Vinnie Martin 1 for 1 with a single at the plate. As Betancourt lines up outside the plate, Martin chases low and away, and 1-2 the count. Godinez. Fastball just off the plate. 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fouled towards the snack. Count is 2-2. Slider and strike 3 from Godinez. Sixth strikeout for Godinez. Start a 3-0 win against the Weyburn Beavers. Godinez went 8 1/3, throwing 100. That was 6 days ago. Aaron Godinez as advertised for the Swift Current Indians this year. Anytime, any place, and on any amount of rest. He was going to be used primarily in relief, but with injuries to Chris Handeland and Godinez thrust into a starting pitcher role, and he seems to be getting better as this season goes on. In Weyburn, 6 days, throwing 120 pitches. Didn't seem to be showing any soreness with that arm. Didn't have any ice on it or anything. Just a rubber arm on the native of Houston, California. 1-2 count to Green. And Deals. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And as the game goes, the Mills, more and more so, buying what Godinez is selling. K number 7 of the day for Godinez. 4 innings in the books. Top of the 5th. And we'll be back shortly with Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
It's summer cruising time, and Living Sky Casino would like to help fill your tank by giving $1,000 in fuel every Wednesday in July. Swipe your Players Club card daily throughout July for chances to win $1,000 in fuel every Wednesday at 8 p.m. You must be present to win, so take a trip to Living Sky Casino to fill your tank. Live it up.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky. Live it up.
The old saying goes,
It's not what you know, it's who you
well, in this digital age, it's not what you know or who you know, but who knows you. If you're in business and want to be noticed, get in touch with Snowstreaker Media.
Websites, social media, video production, creative writing.
Trust Snowstreaker to tell your stories in ways that will get everyone's attention. If you're looking on the competition, make Snowstreaker your secret weapon. Visit snowstreaker.com to learn more. (9-1-2) due up for the Swift Current Indians. Ends Coke Escara.
Top of the fifth inning and a 4-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. Game number 1 of a doubleheader here in Melville. 2-7 inning here. Swift Current Indians, if this wind continues, will get awful gas mileage driving home. But they've got some mileage out of the wind with a couple of home runs. Shot by Enns, hit into right field, hit into the corner. And that's going to bounce to the wall, as grabbing that baseball in right field is Goldwater. Ends with a double. First pitch he saw in the top of the fifth inning. He sends to the wall, and now Darren Koch to the plate. Darren Koch has flown out and also has a solo home run this game. Melville Millionaires right fielder Chase Goldwater with his heels on the warning track, but Koch instead grounds one towards the pitcher. Or a bunt laid down by Koch with none out. And that moves Tyler Enns to third with. And the Swift Current Indians poised to add a 4-0 lead. Justin Esquera at the plate. Esquera, this is his 8th game with the Swift Current Indians. .233 average coming into this one. 0 for 2 thus far. As he's grounded out to the shortstop twice. Melville Millionaires infield is in, wanting to keep everything in front of them with 1 out and a runner on at third base. Ground ball. Hit right back to the pitcher. Makes the throw to first. And Esquera grounding out to the pitcher. Jose Rojas to the plate with 2 down. Jose, 2 down. Runner on at third for him with pop in his bat and a strong tailwind. Pitch blocked by Alleman behind the plate. He put his whole body in front of that offering. And a good job by the catcher to keep Enns at third base. Rojas has flown out and grounded out thus far. Hitting .337 on the year. 1-0 pitch from Dewan. Strike is called. 1-1. One pitch. Strike 2. Doing Rojas. One-two pitch. Curveball. Out. Count 1 and 2. Good 12-6 movement on that curve, but just off the plate. And Deuce is wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Jose Rojas at the plate. Tyler Enns at third. 4-0 Tribe lead. Rojas looking to expand on it as the curveball from Dewan just misses. And now it's a 3-2 count. Back-to-back curveballs, back-to-back balls. Count full to Rojas. 3-2 pitch. Dewan right after Rojas, and that'll be ball 4. Rojas takes a walk. Runners on the corners for Taylor Steen. And Bryant Mistler is going to head to the pitcher's mound. Mills are warming up a righty in their bullpen. I believe it's Kyle Lozon. 6'2", 220 out of Hill College. Sophomore from Kingwood, Texas. So Bryant Mistler having a chat with Anthony Dewan and catcher Brady. And the home plate umpire is going to go bust up this convo. Taylor Steen, 0 for 2, but coming into this game in abbreviated action, hitting .625. Now for Steen, this will be his third game with Swift this year. 2 down, 2 on. Doohan. Throws pickoff move to first. Rojas 11 stealing bases this season. Only Tyler Enns with 9 has more stolen bases than Rojas. First pitch to Steen, misses outside, 1-0. Shot by Steen, hit to center field, and Zach Wilson. A well-hit ball by Steen. But he'll fly out to center. The Swift Current Indians strand 2, bottom of 5. Still a 4-0 lead for the Tribe. We'll be back right after this with Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball.
The Hearing Place is proud to continue their support of the Swift Current Indians Baseball Club. Located conveniently in the Swift Current City Plaza, the Hearing Place is your #1 hearing healthcare in Southwest Saskatchewan. Don't compromise on your hearing. Get tested by our qualified audiologist, Karen Woods. Call the Hearing Place at 778-0826 and book your appointment today. The Hearing Place. We focus on our client's journey.
Excel Bus Lines is proud to be the official carrier of the Swift Current Indians, and have they got a deal for baseball fans? This July 23rd to 28th, see the Toronto Blue Jays in Seattle. $9.49 per person, double occupancy, and the seats are all in the lower club. That'll get you 3 baseball games plus rooms, and the trip is guaranteed. Also ask about a cruise trip in February of 2016 and their 7 Disneyland trips. Excel Bus Lines, the official carrier of the Swift Current Indians.
Aaron Godinez, his 5th inning of work against the Melville Millionaires. 8-9-1 due up for Melville. Rodriguez, Alleman, and Shoma. Rodriguez, second at bat of the ball game, grounded out to Jose Rojas, his last trip to the plate. Check swing. Hit right back to Godinez, and he'll flip to first for the 1-3. Alleman, 1 for 1 with a single. Alleman, 296 average that went up the last time he was at the plate. Now hitting 306 on the year. Big one called is Godinez. Pitch. Found the zone. 1 the count. Godinez goes to that curveball. And that's fouled off. We're late now. Top of the 5th inning. We're only going 7. As this is game 1 of a doubleheader. A pair of 7s. And 0-2 the count. Alleman watches that 0-2 pitch drift outside as the Tribe try to go low and away. 1-2. Shoma Sasaki on deck. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Strikeout number 8 on the ball game for Aaron Godinez. And now 3rd time through the order for Melville. And 3rd time through, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few more curveballs from Godinez, the native of California. The slider fastball change has paid the bills thus far. And now another time through the order. Godinez just misses low, fastball, 1-0. There's that curveball from Godinez and strike one. One. Change inside. 2-1 with 2 down. Curveball. 3-1. Godinez has struck out 8. 3-1 count. He hasn't walked anyone yet. And that'll make the count 3-2. Now Sasaki hits that over the Mills dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th in a 7-inning ball game. As Sasaki tries to slap one down the first base line, and that's fouled. Count remains 3-2. Shoma Sasaki, 301 on the year. In his previous at-bats, he struck out and singled. Ground ball up the middle. And it'll be another hit for Sasaki, who's now 2 for 3. A dribbler that hopped over the second base bag. Zach Wilson up with his team down 4-0, bottom of the 5th. Wilson has singled and struck out, 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Wilson 256 on the season. First. Shoma Sasaki, 1 for 3 stealing bases this year. Count 1-0 to Wilson. Ground ball. Aaron Godinez will grab it and make the throw to first. And that'll take care of the Melville Millionaires as they strand one. 1-3 to end it. 5 books, 4-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. This game's still far from over, but the end is in sight. Top of the 6th in a 7th-inning ball game coming up. 4-0 Tribe. We're back after this.
Home Inn is proud to be the official host hotel for the Swift Current Indians Ball Club. Home Inn & Suites Swift Current offers great amenities such as modern rooms, a continental breakfast, fitness center, water slide, and meeting rooms, all at a great low price. Home is part of the growing home hotel brand. Make your reservation today by calling 306-778-7788 or by reserving online at homeinn.ca.
Many of us take our ability to communicate for granted, yet the ability to hear and be heard is much more vital to our everyday life than we realize. If you or someone you know is struggling, please call The Hearing Place at 778-0826 and book your appointment with our clinical audiologist, Karen Woods. The Hearing Place. We focus on the journey.
And welcome back to Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball. Anthony Dewan still on the mound for the Melville Millionaires. Swift Current Indians will go Brooks, Sauceda, Ackerman, 5, 6, 7 in their lineup. Drew Brooks 0 for 1 with a walk. 4-0 the Swift Current Indians lead at top of the 6th. If they can hang on to win, if the Tribe can, it'll be their 11th win of the season, moving them to 11-26. And putting them to within 3.5 of the Melville Millionaires for that final wild card playoff spot. Anthony Dewan to Brooks, fly ball. Anthony and the catcher, Braden Allemond, look at each other as they both run towards that. And the you get it, no you get it victimizes the Mills. Count is 0-2 to Drew Brooks. Swift Current Indians have done a good job holding the Melville Millionaires accountable for mistakes this afternoon. Brooks given another life at the plate. The 0-2 curveball Count is 1-2. Few umpires in the stands called strike 3, but one behind the plate says 1-2 now. The 1-2. Check swing by Brooks. No, he doesn't. And 2-2. Andrew Sauceda on deck. Brooks hitting 2 here. Brooks took his 19th walk of the season earlier this game, leading the Swift Current Indians in that stat. Count is 3-2. The watchful eye of Brooks. It's that one off the handle of the bat. Fouled towards the on-deck area. 3-2. Brooks seldomly swings at anything out of the zone. He lowers that stance. Ground ball. Hit to the second baseman. And the throw is over to first. Ruben Rodriguez absorbs that into the glove, double clutches, and then makes the throw to first. Brooks grounds out to the second baseman, and Andrew Sauceda just reached on error, scored, and grounded out to short. Sauceda, nobody on. Inning in a 7-inning contest with the Swift Current Indians up 4-0. Nate Ackerman is on deck. Pitch to Sauceda outside, 1-1. No pitching substitutions in this ball game as Dewan and Godinez both gone the distance thus far, top of the 6th inning. Pitch is outside, and 2-1. Swift Current Indians with 4 runs on the strength of 3 hits, 2 of them home runs. 2-1. Ground ball, Sauceda. Grotjean over to first. 6-3 out. 2 down for Nate Ackerman. Ackerman has a 3-run home run this game. The last time he was at the plate, he struck out but did advance to first base on the 3. Don't see that every day. So Ackerman 1 for 2 with 3 RBI in this game. And Ackerman will wear one in the thigh. Ackerman with a good long look at Dewan after that one hit him as well. First hit batsman of the game by Dewan. Putting Nate Ackerman on at first. Kevin Betancourt up now. Strike 1. A 1 pitch. Betancourt hit to Grotjean in the glove, and he will athletically turn and throw to second. And that'll do it for the Swift Current Indians. Bottom of 6 coming up, 4-0 for the Swift Current Indians. We're only going 7 here. And we'll be back with that bottom of the 6th when we return with Full Line Ag, Swift Current Indians baseball.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
It's summer cruising time, and Living Sky Casino would like to help fill your tank by giving away $1,000 in fuel every Wednesday in July. Swipe your Players Club card daily throughout July for chances to win $1,000 in fuel every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Win, so take a trip to Living Sky Casino to fill your tank. Live it up.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
The old saying goes,
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
well, in this digital age, it's not what you know or who you know, but who knows you. If you're in business and want to be noticed, get in touch with Snowstreaker Media.
Websites, social media, video production, creative writing.
Trust Snowstreaker to tell your stories in ways that will get everyone's attention. If you're looking for an edge on the competition, make Snowstreaker your secret weapon. Visit Tom to learn more.
Bottom of the 6th inning in a 7th inning ball game. Tribe leading 4-0. This has been solid for the Swift Current Indians, striking out 8 along the way. Cadenas hasn't walked anyone either. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, striking out 8. This will be the 21st hitter that he's faced. Bottom of the 6th, and 3-4-5 due up for the Mills. Kusati 0 for 2. So's Chase Goldwater, who's on deck. Ground ball. Hit to Justin Esquera at third, in the glove, and over to first to take care of Kusati. Kusati via the 5-3. Chase Goldwater now to the plate. He struck out in his previous 2 at-bats. Goldwater, in an effort to solve Aaron Godinez, tries to push a bunt down the first base line. And that eventually goes foul. Walked the razor for a while, as that ball just stayed right on the chalk line before eventually going foul more than anything. So Goldwater 0 for 2. Behind 0-2, he struck out twice, 1-2 the count, as Godinez fastball misses low. Aaron Godinez for the Swift Current Indians, closing in on 90 pitches. Swung on and missed, and he gets Goldwater again. Strikeout number 3 for Goldwater. As Godinez has had his number all afternoon, and that's strikeout number 9 for the starting pitcher. Godinez last appearance, 8 1/3 innings against the Weyburn Beavers. He threw 120 pitches and didn't allow a run, and there's that curveball from Godinez that we've been waiting to see. 0-1 the count. Godinez used that curveball sparingly the first 2 times. Now throwing it the 3rd time through. And 0-2 the count to Grotjean with 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-0 the Tribe lead. The 0-2. Grotjean opposite way, and that's going to be a try and leg out a double again. He was thrown out doing this last time, and it's going to happen again for Grotjean. So Grotjean, 2 times this game has tried to leg out a double, and 2 times tested the arm of the Swift Current Indians infield, and it hasn't worked out for him. 6 innings in the books, top of 7 coming up. Last inning in this abbreviated 7-inning contest. Maybe. We're back shortly.
Green Place is proud to continue their support of the Swift Current Indians Baseball Club. Located conveniently in the Swift Current City Plaza, the Hearing Place is your #1 stop for hearing healthcare in Southwest Saskatchewan. Don't compromise on your Call the Hearing Place at 778-0826 and book your appointment today. The Hearing Place. We focus on our client's journey.
Excel Bus Lines is proud to once again be the official carrier of the Swift Current Indians, and have they got a deal for baseball fans. This July 23rd to 28th, see the Toronto Blue Jays in Seattle. $9.49 per person, double occupancy, and the seats are all in the lower club. That'll get you 3 baseball games plus rooms, and the trip is guaranteed. Cruise trip in February of 2016, and there's 7 Disneyland trips. Excel Bus Lines, the official carrier of the Swift Current.
The Tribe, 4.5 back of that wild card playoff spot. If they can hang on and beat the Melville Millionaires, that'll put them 3.5 games back of Melville. So this doubleheader, big implications in the playoff race. 9-1-2 due up for the Swift Current Indians. Enns, Koch, and Esquerra. Anthony Doohan exits the game, going 6 innings for the Mills. 3 hits, 4 runs, only 3 of them earned. He walked 2 and struck out 2, and faced 26 Swift Current Indians hitters. In to pitch now for the Mills is Kyle Lozen, the native of Kingwood, Texas. This will be his 7th appearance on the year. He started twice. 13.1 innings of work. He's allowed 26 hits, 17 runs, 11 of them earned. He has struck out 12 and walked 7 along the way. 1-2 on the year, 7.42 ERA. So coming in the top of the 7th in this 7-inning ball game is Lozen. Tyler Enns, first hitter that he'll face. First pitch is a foul. 1 for 2. He's flown out. Delivers to Enns, who hits that deep to left field. That'll go off the wall. Enns will stand up at second with a double, as Tyler Enns comes within about 4 feet of hitting his second dinger of the year. Second double of the afternoon for Enns. And Tyler Enns, who spent 2 summers in the Melville Millionaires, part of that 2013 championship team, and was with the Mills last year. Good homecoming for him thus far, as he's got a pair of doubles in this game, 2 for 3. First pitch to Darren Koch is just a bit outside, 1-0. Nobody out. And the Tribe looking for some insurance, up 4-0 here in the top of the 7th. Tribe with 2 home runs to give them that 4-0 lead. A 3-run shot by Nate Ackerman, and a solo homer from this guy at the plate now, Darren Koch. Koch slaps that foul. Two and one. Koch swings through that pitch. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll be strike 3. As the 2-2 pitch just drops out of the strike zone. So 1 down, ends at second. Justin Esquerra 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Jose Rojas on deck. A 4-0 lead for the visiting Swift Current Indians. Esquerra has that first pitch. Change up, go inside. 1-0. One-0 pitch. Not before Lozen looks, ends back to second. One-0 pitch. Ground That's foul. Tribe lead at 4-0. Top of the 7th inning in this 7-inning contest. 2-1. Pitch to Esquera inside. Two-one pitch from Lozen. Just misses low. 3-1 the count. Lozen steps off the rubber with ends at second. Three-one. Esquera, foul ball. Full count with one down, one on. Esquera, 2 spot in the Swift Current Indians batting order. Tyler Enns doubled. Darren Koch struck out momentarily at the plate with a 3-2 count. Lozen is going to walk Esquera. So Justin Esquera on for the first time this afternoon. Jose Rojas to the plate. Swift Current Indians lead by 4. This is the 7th inning. Barring extra innings, the final inning of the ball game. Two on for Rojas as the Tribe looks for some insurance before heading into the bottom of the 7th. Oh, 1 to Rojas on the way as Enns leads at second. Esquera at first. Fly ball by Rojas, hit to center. Zach Wilson makes the catch. Tyler Enns will neglect to scurry to third base as Wilson got that in a hurry. So now 2 away for Taylor. Steen 0 for 3 thus far. 2 men on for him. And we'll see if the North Dakota native can provide some insurance for the Swift 4 here in the top of the 7th inning. Melville Millionaires in their batting order will go 6, 7, 8 in the bottom of the 7th. Vinnie Martin, Greg Green, and Ruben Rodriguez due up, barring any substitute. Bryant Missler. 1-0 count to Taylor Steen. Pitches in the dirt. Alleman finds it as it bounced away from him. Count is 2-0 to the Swift Current Indians' first baseman. Taylor Steen brought in at the roster deadline day to help the Swift Current Indians progress to the postseason. 3-0 count to Steen. Kyle Lozen looks, ends at second. 3-0 pitch, fastball for strike 1. Drew Brooks on deck for the Swift Current Indians. A Tribe win puts them 3.5 back of these Mariners for that final playoff spot in the WNBL. That wild card spot. As Steen will be walked in to load the bases. And now the Tribe with an opportunity to put an exclamation point on this ball game with Drew Brooks at the plate. Brooks has 19 RBI on the season. Or pardon me, Brooks with 18. Darren Koch has 19, so does Nate Ackerman. So Brooks among the RBI leaders for the Swift Current Indians team. He's also got 4 home runs on the year, 2 down, and 3 ducks on the pond for him. 2 away, though. Swift Current Indians with a 4-0 lead. A single from Brooks could really make a statement in this 7-inning ball game. Ground ball by Brooks, hit to Rodriguez, the second baseman. And Brooks will be retired via the 4-3. So 4 will have to be enough for the Swift Current Indians as Brooks grounds out to the second baseman. Bottom of the 7th in a 7-inning ball game, due up when we return with full line Indians baseball.
Home Inn & Suites Swift Current is proud to be the official host hotel for the Swift Current Indians Ball Club. Home Inn & Suites Swift Current offers great amenities such as modern rooms, a continental breakfast, fitness center, water slide, and meeting rooms, all at a great low price. Home Inn & Suites is part of the growing home hotel brand. Make your reservation today by calling 306-778-77 or by reserving online at homeinsc.ca.
Many of us take our ability to communicate for granted, yet the ability to hear and be heard is much more vital to our everyday lives than we realize. If you or someone you know is struggling, please call The Hearing Place 780826 and book your appointment with our clinical audiologist Karen Woods. The Hearing Place focus on our client's journey.
Living Sky Casino. Sky.
It's summer time, and Living Sky Casino would like to help fill your tank by giving away $1,000 in fuel every Wednesday in July. Swipe your Players Club card daily throughout July for chances to win $1,000 in fuel every Wednesday at 8 p.m. You must be present to win, so take a trip to Living Sky Casino to fill your tank. Live it up.
Living Sky Casino. Living Sky.
Aaron Godinez going into the 7th inning against Vinnie Martin, strike 1. Martin 1 for 2, singling and striking out. Aaron Godinez thus far, 6 innings of work. He's allowed 7 hits, struck out 9 along the way. 4-0, the Swift Current Indians lead it. Martin is going to single into right field, albeit accidentally almost. A check swing that went the other way. Pinch hitter for the Melville Millionaires. Down by 4. And coming in to pinch hit is Kirby Smith, the native of Angus, Ontario, from North Lake College. On the year, the pinch hitter, a .7 average, but he will up that with a shot to left field to advance runners. So Kirby Smith singles where Greg Green was in the lineup. Greg Green had struck out twice at plate endeavors. So Kirby Smith comes on and singles. Pinch runner as well, as the big boy will make his way off the field. And come in and pinch run for Smith to add some mobility on the base pad. So no out. The Melville Millionaires not going quietly here in the bottom of the 7th. Rodriguez 0 for 2 this game, on the year a .212 hitter. Ball 1 to Rodriguez. Tying run represented by Braden Alleman on deck. 4-0 lead for the Swift Current Indians. Godinez, fastball. Strike 1. Aaron Godinez on 100 pitches in this ballgame. Not that that matters to the rubber-armed righty. There's a shot to second base. Drew Brooks in the glove. And over to first. Rodriguez grounds out to the second baseman, but advances 2 runners into scoring position. And Greg Alleman to the plate. So 1 down and 2 on. And the top of the order on deck. Alleman fouls that off. Heading towards the stands. Alleman 1 for 2 on the afternoon, singling and striking out. And Kirby Smith with back-to-back singles for the Millionaires. Caleb Dean pinch running for Smith at second now. Slider from Godinez stays out. Righty on lefty here. Count is 1-1 with 1 down. Swift Current Indians warming up Bobby St. Pierre in their bullpen. There's a shot by Alleman. Hit to right field. Ackerman makes the catch. They're going to tag up a runner. And a sac fly RBI. As Martin comes in to score, and the Melville Millionaires. 2 away, though. Runner at second, and Shoma Sasaki to the plate. Jose Rojas coming close to tagging out Caleb Dean, as Dean was taking a leisurely stroll to second, not realizing where that baseball was. But 2 down, 4-1 the score. Sasaki. First pitch misses low. 1-0 count. Zach Wilson on deck. Last chance for the Melville Millionaires, bottom of the 7th, a 4-1 with Current Indians. Tribe getting offense in the second and third innings. A 3-run home run from Nate Ackerman. A solo homer from Darren Kolk. Of the Moose Jaw Millionaires. Riley Johnston of the Weyburn Beavers. They all have 5 as that pitch bounces away from Kevin Betancourt, and Caleb Dean will scamper to third base. Millionaires, 1 on, down by 3. They've scored 1 here in the bottom of 7, a sac fly RBI by Braden Alleman. Sasaki swings through that fastball. 2-2 now. And the Swift Current Indians and Aaron Godinez could be 1 pitch away from taking a very crucial Game 1 of this doubleheader with Melville, a team that the Tribe is trying to catch for that final playoff spot. 2-2 pitch. Slap to Esquerra at third. He makes the throw to first, and they will get Sasaki, and that'll be the ball game. Swift Current Indians, 2 wins against the Melville Millionaires this afternoon would be ideal. They've got 1. Tribe take Game 1 of this doubleheader. Our full-line Ag Swift Current Indians player of the game, no doubt about this one. It's Aaron Godinez, going 7 complete, allowing 9 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He didn't walk any and struck out 9 along the way. That'll do it for our first edition today of Full-Line Ag Swift Current Indians Baseball. Keep an eye on the Tribe website and on the Swift Current Indians YouTube channel for the link to our second of 2 in this doubleheader. 4-1 the Tribe win. That'll do it for Game 1. Good day from Pirie Field. It's been emotional.